When I'm able to speak with my friend again, this is what I would say. This is how I know that God moves in my life today. Hi, this is Yvonne Penn with Blackened Making It, Black Artists Making It Happen. I just last night had a meeting for a show that I have going up in August 12th through the 14th. It will be at Columbia University in our theater facility. I will tell you a little bit more about that later, but I wanted to swing through and talk to you about a conversation that occurred after that meeting. On the way home, we were getting on the train, my classmate and I asked him, put me on the prayer list. I need XYZ have going on in my life. And he said, I don't pray anymore. He didn't out and out say that up front. He began to go through this whole process of thinking of how he didn't believe. He's a Christian. He doesn't believe that God acts in our life today as he did perhaps in past times. And I sat and I listened to him, and I was thinking in my mind, well, I know that's not true for me. What am I going to say to my friend here? And before I could get out a full response, I was at my stop on the train and had to get off. But I just thought to myself, how unfortunate that he feels that God does not intervene in our lives today. And I just wanted to swing through and share my testimony I have many testimonies, but God certainly moves today. When I was at Louisiana Tech University, applying. It was a year after undergraduate and financially tight. Didn't have tons of resources, but I knew I wanted to continue my education. I know God created me to be a theater artist, to tell stories, to touch the lives of people. So I set out. I was accepted at Louisiana Tech. I needed housing, and I needed housing near the campus. They had an apartment for me, but as a theater artist keeping late hours, and a young lady, I definitely wanted a facility that was significantly closer to the campus. And also, I needed financial support. And I went knowing that I needed both of those things and did not have all of what I needed. But I had faith and I went anyway. So it's move-in day for Louisiana Tech. I'm calling all the days leading up, calling housing. No, they probably were so tired of me. No, we don't have anything. Just kept saying, God, I need it. I know you've got this, God. Work something out. Tell me why the day I arrive in Ruston, Louisiana, suddenly, we have an opening. And it's simply, I can look out of my window and see the theater building. That's just how good God is. And let me tell you how much better that gets. So I don't understand why. I mean, out of all this time, it's really tight. I applied late. Everyone who was going to have their housing had it. And that was a feat to pull, to finagle a space in this in-demand facility, because also, in addition to me just wanting somewhere closer, I also had a private restroom as well, all of that. So there were lots of perks. I get there, I meet my roommate. Guess what she tells me? Without saying anything to her roommate simply left a note on her bed saying she was gone. left a note. She was gone. And that bed became my bed. Number 2 of how I know God moves today still and does intervene in our lives. Number 2, I'm there. There were no more graduate assistant positions where I could earn a salary to help take care of myself. And quite frankly, my mom as well. I get there's no more. I'm asking around, I'm talking to the head of the department. Is there any more scholarship money anywhere? Is there anything anywhere that I can get my hands on? I did have free housing as a part of being in the program. They paid for my housing, which was another perk of the facility I was in. Previously, I was going to have to pay some of that out of pocket. I then no longer have to pay anything. So now I'm saying, look, I still need extra. My family's going through it, still need it. Nothing. Time goes by. Why does a graduate student, a new one, just leave? I get a phone call. Hey, Yvonne, we'd like to talk to you. Can you come into the office? I go in wondering what's going on. We have a position available and we would like to offer it to you. I'd like for you to work in my office, and here's XYZ money that you will receive. That kind of blew my mind. I mean, some people might want to call that chance. I simply don't see that as chance. I'm a praying woman. I'm a believing, God-fearing Christian woman. You can only give your own testimony. And just like God did it for me, He can and He will do it for you. It's all about being in line with what God has for you. God is a living God. Jesus is alive. He died, He rose again, and I know He is at work in my life. Not only from there, but bringing me to where I am now. I mean, I could go on and on and on about how I can see the hand of God move in my life and open doors that can't nobody else open. No human. You know, even in terms of when it comes to health or life and death, if this wasn't or that wasn't. And I just don't think that all of that is up to chance. I just don't. But that's all I have to say. Again, I have my show August 12th through the 14th. It will be at Columbia University Shapiro Theater. I will bring you more information coming soon. It will be in Play Festival along with a few other pieces. And I hope to see you there. My website is up, blackandmakingit@gmail.com. Also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Drop the G on the making, and that's my social media at Black and Making It. I'll put all of that in the description below or wherever it will be for wherever you're looking. I wish you a wonderful week. And, oh my gosh, it's the weekend. Have a great weekend. Be blessed and continue to be black and making it. Mwah! Bye.